Everybody that knows me knows that Kansas is my favorite state to hunt, bar none. Kansas is always going to bring big bucks, a lot of excitement, a lot of ups and downs. But going into Kansas this year, I've got this buck that's showing up. I'm not really sure what deer it is. He looks kind of like a deer that I had on camera for the last 2 or 3 years. So I just named him Pipeline 9.
Since the dawn of time, man's had this fire inside, it still burns in us today.
Unbelievable. Look at what it is.
Laying low and hunting high, 24/7, 365, it's a steady slate.
We just smoked a bird.
This is the rival. Man, I'm so tore up, I can't talk right now.
You know, I put several cameras out to try to get this deer, and see if he was in this particular field, using this particular field. I ended up getting him on a scrape. I ended up getting him in the daylight, walking around in this field, broad daylight.
Feeling like I'm Batman, riding like my last chance. This Gotham City, you could go and call me Batman. I roam the night, saving the enemy. Louis belt them out, compare a couple of your utilities. Bad like Ashanti, so I say they foolish. But on Sunday, they'll be praying at the pulpit. Bad like Ashanti, so I say they foolish. But on Sunday, they'll be praying at the pulpit.
I knew that I needed to go get a blind, brush in a blind, and a blind is a awesome way to get on a mature buck. You know, blinds are good for several reasons, because you've got two people, you've got your scent, and it just makes things a little bit easier when you're trying to get a mature whitetail on film.
Major concealment right here.
They have done it here. This is the ultimate camo pattern.
Bill has done it again.
I mean, no matter if you're up close or way off, you're still gonna be hidden. I've seen a lot of them, I ain't gonna lie. This one right here could take off.
We're proud to introduce the much anticipated Realtree Edge.
Go shoot the quietest crossbow ever developed. The A4 from Chemex Crossbows.
This is a bad mama jama. I gotta name my Chemex. That's what you did, you turd. That's why you sprayed me like that. It's that way. Oh yeah, baby. We are ready. It's 12:25. We're back in the blind really early. We have been setting this blind since we put it up. All except for yesterday evening, when 2 big bucks walked into the food plot here. All we need is what happened yesterday to happen today. But at any moment, a doe can ruin the whole show. It is November the 7th in Kansas.
So this particular day, Doug gets out and he comes back in to hunt early, because I have no doubt in my mind that he had been watching the moon phase, knew what was going on, and felt very confident that the deer could possibly be moving early that afternoon.
Well, a guide once told me that only 20% of big deer are killed midday. So I guess I'll take that 80%. I'll just go to the house during midday. At 12 o'clock, I'm usually at the Hardee's or the Subway.
So I lean back and I'm not paying attention. I'm on the phone looking around, and about that time Jeffrey starts yelling, "Big buck, big buck." He's spraying it, buddy. Are you serious? Are you serious? Are you serious? I don't think we're gonna have to wait long to go get that one. That Chemex put it right on him. I hard shot him. 100%. 100%, baby. Yeah. I'm about to pass out. I looked at you and you were leaned back, fixing to take a nap. And all of a sudden he goes, "Big buck, there's a big buck." And then he goes, "He's not that big." And I looked out this window and I seen him and I was like, "That's the deer we're after." How can you say he's not that big? That's a big deer.
I was trying not to freak you out.
Holy smokes, you're not gonna believe this, dude. I gotta call some. It's 12:40. It's 12:40.
What time was it when you said we got in?
We got in here at 12:25 or 12:20. I don't know. You're not. I'm not even believing this. Down, down, Charlie Brown. There's no better feeling in the world when you see that your broadhead did the job and that deer is not gonna go very far. You can see it on the video. I mean, that deer was spraying when he left that field, and when I got out there, I mean, you would have thought I was telling you how big my fish was. I mean, but I was really just showing you how wide the blood trail was. Look at that all the way. Look how high up this tree. Look. That right there is what we call in Arkansas nipple high. Dude, I can see him laying up there. You can see him from here, and he is big. That is a Kansas giant, baby. Oh man. You talk about ground growth. You've got to be kidding me, man. You have got to be kidding me, man. Look at this. Look at that deer, buddy. Man, I'm telling you, that is a big, massive whitetail buck. You know, everybody knows I had back surgery this year, and if you could have jumped into my body for just a few minutes and known the pain that I was in and known that I didn't think I was gonna be able to hunt this year. I really didn't. And thank goodness Chemex come along and they wanted me to try that bow out, and I did. And you talk about a good decision. We got stealth cam pictures of him. He was the first deer we had a picture of whenever I went to checking my cameras when I got here, and we had that big giant. And so Jeffrey and I decided that today we were gonna just ride this stand, ride this blind out that we set up the other day. We were gonna ride it till it dies. We were either gonna kill a deer or we were gonna go home Friday. And we ended up cashing in right here. And what a giant. What a huge Kansas buck.
Well, Doug does it once again in Kansas. His lease in Kansas he's had for several years. He knows it like the back of his hand. You know, he was watching the moon phase that day. The moon's so important on deer movement. You know, it controls the tides in the ocean. And just like when the high pressure's up, if you got a route that you can ride around your farms or a junket that you ride around the county you're in, you know, you can see 10 deer that day. If you watch the news and you see the pressure's high, especially over 30, or if it's risen or fallen 2 points, ride that same junket, you'll see double the deer. Doug, being an experienced hunter, pays attention to that. That day, he knowed to come out. When that moon started dropping, he goes back in, and in 10 minutes, he gets the job done. That's what happens when you pay attention to things in the woods and you make mental notes through the years and you capitalize on that situation when it presents itself.
This is the rival.